Okay, so I'm trying to make a quick tutorial on this, how I made my GIF. This is probably not very good, so I'm trying to explain it as well as I can. So this is the PSD file, and I'm just gonna open the video that I recorded on Rebirth last night. If we can open, yeah. And I recorded this in a high quality. It's like set to 4K. My obviously my PC can't really handle 4K, but the quality is so much better. So yeah, I opened it, and then down here I have the timeline. So I'm gonna set the timeline frame rate to a lower number because I recorded at 60 FPS. So I'm gonna put it down to somewhere between 30 to 24. I use 25. I think it's pretty simple. And then I'm just gonna play it, drag it down. And since I'm using Tumblr sizing, depends where you upload it, but Tumblr uses a 540 pixels for big GIFs, so I usually use this. I've cropped it using these dimensions, and then I'm just gonna do this. And because when you resize the GIFs, it usually sometimes it leaves this little edge here, which may show in some of the GIFs. So then I'm gonna after I resize it, I'm gonna put about 5 pixels plus 5 pixels extra here. So then I can put the canvas and close it around it, so it hides the little edge there. Okay, and as for my sharpen settings, I use different settings depending on the GIF. For this one I wanted to make it sharp but not too sharp, so I went to filter, sharpen, smart sharpen, and then I'm gonna put 500 0.4 and make sure that these are checked on so they don't look weird. And because this will become pretty sharp, I'm gonna click here, this one, and lower it to about 65, 70, it depends on your scene. And then I'm gonna add another sharpen, smart sharpen, right here. And I'm gonna put the 10 and 10 here. This is optional. This is completely optional, but I liked putting a little bit extra there to give it more depth, And after that, I'm gonna put a little bit blur to soften it. So I'm gonna put Gaussian blur, and I leave it about radius at 1. And I'm gonna go here and click on this, and I lower the opacity somewhere between 15 to 30. I use 15 here, so it's pretty good. After that, I was using this pastel thing made by someone else, so I can't take credit. This is a pastel coloring, which kind of washes out the whole thing a little bit. So because I didn't like how washed out it looked, I kind of made my own basic settings here. There's levels, which I actually did it this way. This is something I've used for a while. So I take one frame here, like Control A, Control C, and Control N, and enter, Control V. Okay, and after that I duplicate the layer, like Control J, like so. And then I'm gonna go here, filter, blur, average. It becomes like this. So after that I put levels, and I click the tooltip in the middle, and I click on here, and it changes to gray. So then I disable or delete this one, and you can see this is the original and this is the new one. It neutralizes the color. It's a pretty handy trick. After that I've added curves, just a simple curves. I think the way this looks, I think I actually pressed auto, like control, no wait, alt, auto, alt, auto, and it opens like this, and then you can switch between these. So I use something like that. Then I brightness and contrast, I adjusted these depending on the scene where I liked it. Selected color, I think I only added black here, a little bit black here. I don't think I did anything else. And after that I added some vibrance, 24, it depends on the scene totally. I'm gonna put them to one folder, and this is my bottom setting is here. And then I'm gonna put the pastel coloring made by someone else. I'm gonna add it here. Let's make it to one group. This is before, this is after. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this for a bit. Oops. Okay, and I'm gonna go into the beginning. Now I have created this little action here that actually changes converts the timeline back into the frames. So I'm just gonna click on this, so I don't have to go through all this. And now it's gonna make the layers. Come on. I'm just gonna delete this, and this action will also change the timing to 0.05, which is ideal for Tumblr. But unfortunately I have duplicate frames here still because my recording, so I'm gonna have to remove the duplicates, but I'm not gonna do it here. I'm trying to make this quick, so I'm just gonna take the coloring that I created, I used, put it on top here, and I'm just gonna play it. So this GIF is a bit laggy maybe because it has duplicate frames, but that's okay. So file, and I'm gonna export it. So file, export, save for web. And these are the settings I use for this one. Is adaptive diffusion, 256 colors, dither at 100. I don't think I use matte for this one. I probably disabled it. And as for these, make sure 100% nearest neighbor, and obviously depending where you upload this, but on Tumblr the limit is 10 megabytes, so this is 10 underneath 10 megabytes, so it works. And then you can preview it in your browser if you want to. And I named this Sysnay because I was making this one for Sysnay Cloud GIF set that I was going to upload on Tumblr. So, but yeah, this is how it should look on Tumblr. Unfortunately, not on Twitter. So, and then you save it, and that's it. So here's a quick little tutorial.